Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I felt like kind of switching it up a little bit today. I'm excited actually for today's video because there's just a few products no, it's not a few products. There's an entire collection that I've been dying to try. And so, I don't know, I try to film my videos and really think about what I'm feeling like filming, if that makes sense. And when something sticks out to me, when a brand sends me something that just sticks out to me that I'm just like itching to try, I feel like I should share it with you guys because maybe some of you will be as excited or as inspired by these products as I've been. So I'm gonna be kind of playing with the new Nabla summer collection, and also I have the Nabla Close-Up Secret, no, what's this called? Nabla Close-Up Collection. So it has the concealers, a baking powder, and all that jazz, and we're just gonna kind of chit-chat. I'm gonna be going into some of my old favorite products as well as we try out the new ones, and I'm just excited. So let's begin. I'm going to just pull my hair back. I just use like one of these little shark clips. Is that what they're called? I don't really know. Alright, so I've obviously done my brows off camera. I've been obsessed with this MAC Shape and Shade brow tint feathering felt pen thing. Like, it makes my brows look like they have so many more hairs than they do, and that's a struggle that I've been struggling with for a while. So I filled my brows in with that. Let's go ahead and prep the skin with the Embryolisse Light Cream Concentrate. I haven't used this in a very long time, and I was going through my drawers trying to like find products for this video, and I came across this and I thought, you know what, let's use it today. So I'm just gonna start to put that all over my skin. This is such a good moisturizer, especially for prepping for makeup. Like, underneath your makeup, it just works like a dream. I love this stuff, and I haven't used it in so long, so I need to put my hair behind my ears. How are you guys? I just want to kind of chat with you today, so let me know in the comments how you guys have been, what you've been up to this summer. I would love to know. I also realized that I didn't really tell you guys about my trip to Hawaii, which was so fun. And actually, a fun fact that you may not know, I actually used to live in Hawaii, and so it was really fun to go back, and I took my husband this time. I had not met him when I lived there, so this was his first time to Hawaii, and it was just really fun to kind of like reminisce and show him where I used to work and like my old house and things like that. It was so fun, and it's honestly one of the most beautiful places in the world. I think it's just incredible. The people are so kind, and we just had a blast. I'm going with my Light Illusion foundation from Flower Beauty, mixing 2 shades. I'm mixing L3 and L2 for my perfect shade. I'm just wanting to do something kind of dewy, glowy, luminous, you know, since it's summertime. But my husband's birthday was on July 2nd, and we actually flew to Hawaii on his birthday, and I surprised him with tickets to Kualoa Ranch, which is on Oahu, and that's where they film a lot of movies. And we just did like the basic movie tour or whatever, and it was so fun and so beautiful to be in such a majestic place. It was seriously awesome, and they kind of have like little remnants of movie sets and things like that. It was just a fun little day trip that we did together, and during the tour they also shared some like Hawaiian history about like their culture and how people used to use the land and all that stuff. So it was really fun. And then of course we just went to lots of beaches, ate lots of food and things like that. There's something about traveling that just makes me so happy. Like, I love traveling, whether it's like just here in the States or like international. Something about traveling just makes me, I guess it just gives me a new perspective on life. I haven't been to too many places, but my husband and I do try to kind of prioritize traveling. We love to travel together, and so I've been to the Philippines with him because he actually lived in the Philippines for 2 years before we met. He was a missionary for our church, and so after he came home and we got married, he went back there and I got to go along with him, and it was the first time I had been in a country like that. And it's just like when you get yourself out of your comfort zone and you go somewhere so incredibly different where, you know, maybe they don't speak your language or not too much is similar to what you're used to, I feel like it's kind of humbling in a way, and it gives you a new perspective on life. And I always come home from traveling feeling like a different person and always learning from whatever culture it is I was surrounded by and whatever people I met out there that I took something from. And I think that's the beauty of traveling, and it just like makes me want to visit every country, even though I don't know if that's possible in my lifetime. I just honestly love it. Are any of you guys like that as well? Like, do you just love traveling? And if so, I want to know what your favorite place is ever and why in the comments, because I really want to keep traveling, especially before Tyler and I start a family, which, you know, will be in the next few years or so. We're not planning on starting our family soon, but obviously that is something that we want to do eventually. But I feel like we want to kind of travel a little bit more frequently before we have kids. So let me know what your favorite place is so that I can put it on my bucket list and kind of see where I should go. Oh my gosh, I'm talking like crazy. I need to speed through this, but yeah, anyway, I just think there's so much you can learn from the world. Also, I kind of want to know where you guys are from because I know a lot of my audience is not from the US. So let me know if you're from a different country, or if you're in the US, what state you live in, so we can kind of get to know each other and we can kind of see what countries you're all from. I would absolutely love that. So comment that down below as well. All right, we're gonna go into the Nabla close-up box. They have a bunch of concealers in here. They sent this to me forever ago, and I think I may have tried it out once off camera, and then I don't know, I didn't put it in my to try bin, and I've kind of forgot about it, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Light Peach, I think. Let's grab 2 shades, Light Peach and Ivory. Oh, there's a brush that came with it, so let's try that as well. The bottles kind of look like Shape Tape, don't they? I wonder if the formula is similar. I honestly don't remember. If I did try this, I have no idea what it was like. Oh, yeah, the wands are nice and big, just like Shape Tape. I'm gonna start off with this shade right here called Light Peach. And I'm gonna take that concealer brush. I'm assuming it's a concealer brush. I'm just gonna see how I like that. I honestly like to blend out my under eyes with a sponge, but since we're trying out Nabla, might as well try out the brushes as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and smooth over that with my sponge so that we get rid of those brush marks. I feel like that really canceled out darkness under my eyes. I'm gonna go in with Ivory. What in the world? Whew. I'm just gonna pop that kind of in the inner corners there so that we can kind of add a little bit more brightness under the eyes, and I'm just gonna use the sponge for this. Okay, I'm wanting to kind of use one for my blemishes, but I don't really want to use the super peach one. So I'm gonna try the shade Cream Beige and see how that looks over my blemishes. Yes! I still have this weird nexit. I don't like it. So I'm just dotting that all over the spots that I want a little more coverage. And I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and just pat that out. That actually matches my skin tone really, really nicely, which is key when trying to cover up blemishes because you don't want anything lighter than your skin tone. Otherwise, since there is texture and there's a raised bump, if you put something lighter on, it's going to obviously highlight the texture even more than it already will be highlighted. So you wanna make sure that you're using a concealer that really blends in nicely with your foundation. Okay, awesome. So before we go in with powder, I'm wanting to use some new products from their summer line. They came out with glowy skin sticks, and they have 2 blush sticks and 3 highlighters. I'm gonna start with a highlight. They look like this. Look how pretty the packaging is. And this shade is Beige Mirage. And I'm going to use this to kind of highlight the tops of my cheekbones because this is a super creamy product, like very, very creamy. And I'm such a nerd. I watched the video on Nabla's channel of Mr. Daniel Makeup, who is an incredible makeup artist. He's the art director at Nabla, I believe, and he has his own YouTube channel. I'll link his channel down below because I'm honestly just obsessed with his work. Anyway, he made a video kind of explaining this collection on Nabla's channel. I watched the entire thing, and he's speaking Italian, and I had to have the subtitles on for that, but that's how much I love their brand and love him as well. He's such an incredible artist. And he was just talking about how this was made of like oils and really fine pigments, and to make sure that you apply it either on bare skin or by itself without powder. So that's what I'm trying to kind of highlight a little bit before I go in with powder, just to make sure that we don't like ruin it. Look how pretty that is. That made my skin look very dewy. Let's go ahead and try the blush stick. This is in the shade Maybe Baby. It's a really pretty like peachy color. It's also very dewy, like so summery. I love this. So far I'm liking how this builds up as well. Like it's not too much. That's really pretty too. These aren't really products that I personally use a ton just because I like my makeup to last all day and it's super hot here. So I feel like this kind of makeup would melt off. Maybe not, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I really like how that looks. I'll show you the other shades so you guys know. This one is called Surreal. I have foundation on the back of my hand, but hopefully you guys can see it. Can you guys see that one? It's a really, really light shade. In fact, I might add a little bit of this to the very tops of the cheekbones, and this kind of has a cool pink iridescence to it. It's really, really light, but then there's like a little bit of a pink shift. So I think that both this one and Beige Mirage would work great for fair skin tones. I think Beige Mirage is like a really good universal shade. Then there is Nude Job, which is like a really pretty bronzy color, which would suit deeper skin tones for sure. Look how pretty that is. And then there's a deeper shade of blush, I believe. I think this is a deeper shade. Yeah, this one's called Desert Rose, and it's a little bit more of like a plum color. So really pretty products from Nabla. I really like these. And I feel so glowy and so dewy right now. Like a dewy dumpling. Doesn't Namvo say that? I think she says dewy dumpling a lot. If you don't know Namvo, I'll link her Instagram down below. She's a celebrity makeup artist and she's fantastic, and she's kind of known for like dewy dumpling skin. All right, I think we're ready to powder now. So I'm gonna use the Nabla Close Up Baking and Setting Powder. It's such a cute packaging. It's such cute packaging, right? Isn't that correct? I'm just gonna go ahead and put some in the lid. There's also a brush that came with this. So let's give it a whirl. I'll try it with the brush first. First, we gotta make sure to get rid of any creasing. It did seem to settle in my fine lines a little bit more than what I like personally. I'm just pressing that under the eyes. Honestly, it's kind of hard to get into the lid. Let's try kind of baking it with the sponge. I'm just setting the other eye, and I'm kind of baking this under eye too. This reminds me of some sort of powder, and I don't really know what. I've used something that's so similar to this that kind of like smooths out the under eye area. What am I thinking of? If I think of it, I will definitely say, but I can't think of what it reminds me of right now. It definitely smoothed out the under eye area. I don't think it's like my most favorite-ish powder I've ever applied to my face. Kind of patting it on the T-zone. And I just went over all the cream products that I was so happy about. There's a little bit of highlight over there. Dang it. This brush was a little bit too big for that area, but at least we tried them out, and I do have other highlights from them that I am dying to try out as well. So it should all come together in the end. So for bronzer, I'm going to go into this CoverGirl True Blend Serving Sculpt palette. Isn't this gorgeous? Like, I love this packaging and I love the colors in here and I love this palette. So we're going to use it today to bronze. Just going to take the bronzer that's in here and I'm going to start to kind of sculpt the face with this around the perimeter of the face. So along the forehead where the sun would naturally hit. And then I like to sculpt the cheeks a little bit, go along the chin and down the neck. I'm gonna take what's on the brush and run it down the sides of my nose as well for a little sculpting, and under the lip to make it look more pouty. I'm just taking that brush and kind of blending over the bronzer so we don't have any harsh lines. And I'm also gonna use this palette for blush, but again, I do have a highlight from Nabla, so I won't be using this. The highlight in here is beautiful though as well. Whoa, she looks like a clown. Wow, that's pigmented, I forgot. Okay. So I'm just layering over that cream blush. Wow, okay, she turned into a doll very quickly. Oh my word, that is so bad. Remember kids, that is a pigmented blush. I'm just gonna take some translucent powder on the same blush brush and buff it down. I'm a blush gal, you guys know, but not that much. It's not fading. Oh well. Hopefully it will all come together in the end, you know? So I'm also going to use that bronzer in the CoverGirl palette as an eyeshadow. So I'm just going to buff this over the eyelid. I patted out the concealer crease that was going on here. And I just want to create like kind of a nice base because Nabla has some gorgeous liquid eyeshadows that I am dying to try. So I kind of want to have like a nice base, but the glitter will kind of be the main focus. Get rid of the creasing and do the same thing on this eye. I love makeup so much. Honestly, it inspires me like nothing else. It's so funny. I don't know. Are any of you guys like this? Like when I see a product that I just am inspired by, like I get so excited to create, and I'm just obsessed with like the textures of formulas and how you can mix certain colors together. Like makeup is such a passion of mine. It's so much fun for me. I think I love it too because there's seriously no limits. Like you can create whatever you want. And I love to create makeup looks depending on like what I'm feeling like for the day. Do you know what I mean? It's just such a fun creative outlet. And sometimes I feel like people think that if you wear a lot of makeup or if you enjoy makeup, like you have a bunch of insecurities. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to hide something. And I don't feel like that at all. Obviously, I agree with the fact that it can give you confidence. And there are things that you can like conceal with makeup. For example, my skin. It's given me so much confidence with my skin to go out in public and feel just incredibly beautiful and confident. And so like I love makeup for that. But like it's not the reason why I'm confident. You know what I mean? Like I mostly love makeup just because of the creative aspect of it, if anything. Like I think it's the funnest thing in the whole world. Is anybody else like that? Honestly, I'm obsessed. And so, as you can imagine, this is like my dream job to just like sit here and talk to you guys and play with makeup. It's unreal. So I'm gonna go into some of those liquid eyeshadows. Oh my gosh, how many did they come out with? Okay, I wanna say they just launched 4. I hope I'm not missing any here. Maybe I should check this makeup bag just in case. Okay, yeah, I'm just seeing 4. These are the Nabla Metal Glam Liquid Eyeshadows. Here, I'll move my mirror. That's probably annoying for you guys. And before I choose, I want to open these and kind of see what we're working with. So first off, we have the shade Lost in Paradise. I'm going to do a swatch before I choose what I'm putting on my eyes. Okay, so Lost in Paradise is a gorgeous kind of pink glitter. Next up, we have Ethereal, which is such a good name for this. That is so ethereal. Look at that one. That's like a really nice champagne kind of silvery color. So pretty. Next, we have Golden Hour. Oh my gosh, this one looks incredible. Golden Hour is the bronze color. Ooh, I love it. And then this one is Sidereal Shell. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh my gosh. Look at that one. It's like purple. Oh. I'm going to be trying out a lot of lipsticks, so I'm kind of leaning toward one of these two, if not both. Before I do though, I'm going to dip into a darker brown shade from my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I'm going to mix Good As Gone and Riff, and I'm just going to use those 2 colors to kind of deepen up the outer third of both the top lash line and then the lower lash line. Before we add glitter, I do want a little bit of depth on the outer corner. That's a lot of depth. When in doubt, blend it out. Alright, so I'm going to go in with Golden Hour first. I don't want too much product on here, so... Okay, I'm kind of putting this in the center of the eye so that we can use the more champagne color in the middle. I'm just gonna tap that out with my finger, make it blend a little bit more. Wow, that is beautiful. I'm gonna do one eye first to see how this is gonna look, and then I'm gonna take Ethereal, which was that champagne ethereal color. And that's what I'm gonna put in this inner corner and overlap it slightly with the bronze shade. Ooh, oh wow, that is so pretty. And I think I want Ethereal to kind of be my inner corner highlight as well. I'm just gonna put a little bit there and then drag it on the lower lash line a little bit. It got a little messy when I tried to do the inner corner thing. Probably shouldn't have done that maybe, but I'm gonna do the other eye and just catch up. Well, folks, things got real sparkly real quickly around here. Let's pop on mascara because I feel like that's gonna help the whole look kind of come together. I'm gonna use the Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. I'm just gonna do like 2 to 3 coats on the top and bottom lashes. So now that we have our eye look on, I think I need more bronzer. We need to balance out this look a little bit and warm up the complexion even more. So I'm just going back into that CoverGirl palette that I was using earlier. And we're just gonna really warm up the skin. All right, next we're gonna try out the pressed highlighters. They came out with 4 shades, and I believe the one that's gonna look best on my skin tone is Wave. Is that right? I'm pretty sure. Look how beautiful this is. I'm gonna use their highlighter brush that came with this collection, and let's go ahead and highlight. I've got some texture over here, so it's gonna emphasize that, so please ignore. Oh my word. First of all, this brush is awesome for highlighting. It's like the perfect size. Second of all, do we see the beam going on here? Oh my goodness. Down the center of the nose, of course, and the Cupid's bow. Wow, that is a highlight. Oh my glitter stash. Wow, so pretty. Those are so pretty. I'm gonna show you the other flavors. Oh my gosh, I almost said flavors. The other shades. This one is Savage, which is a really nice kind of true gold champagne color. Then we have Sundance, which is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I haven't actually swatched this one yet. Oh, I'm gonna swatch it. That's a really nice, deeper kind of rose gold color. And then we have Venus Sand, which looks like a nice true pink, or rose gold, which looks like a nice kind of pinky shade. Can you see it at all? I'm not very good at swatching. It's over here and it's more pink than the other one, but this one would actually probably work on my skin as well. Should we try it? Should we add it on top? I don't know if you can really tell the difference though on camera, but it definitely adds like a little bit of a pink shift to that highlight. That is beautiful. In fact, let's use that on the eyes, shall we, as the inner corner. I know we already have that glitter inner corner, but I'm kind of wanting to add something else there to kind of tone down the glitter. Just a smidge, you know? And let's put this on our brow bone. Ooh, that is pretty. I am so glowy today. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm making a mess over here. So now for the fun part. We're gonna take off the foundation on the lips and we're gonna try on some lip colors, shall we? They came out with 5 lip liners. They came out with 5 lip liners and then 5 matching lipsticks, which are somewhere in here. Now, I will confess, I have tried on 2 of these shades. I'm very excited to show them to you. So the lipsticks are called the Cult Classic Long Wearing Lipsticks. Here's the unicarton. It is so cute and nude and gold. It's really pretty. So let me just get these prepped real quick. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is called Touch Me. So I'm gonna take the lip liner. This is the Velvetine lip liner, which they already had released, but this is just a new shade. I haven't tried this one yet. All right, so I just lined the lips, and now I'm gonna take the shade Touch Me, which is identical to the lip liner shade. Look how beautiful the bullet is on this. And I'm just gonna apply this right on top. Oh, my lips are dry. Oh, should have exfoliated my lips before this. Well, that was not a perfect application, but that is Touch Me lip liner and lipstick. Such a pretty kind of deep nude color. Wow, love it. Let's move on to the next one. Next, we're gonna test out Jolie, which is like a really nice pink shade. So this is the lip liner, so pretty. Okay, and now we're gonna put on the lipstick, which is matching. That is such a fun pink color. I feel like this would actually be a really beautiful color to just kind of wear as a pop on the lips during the day with a really simple eye look. That's personally how I would wear it. So that is Jolie. That's so pretty. I really like that one too. Next, I'm kind of saving what I feel like are the best for last, at least in my okay, at least in my opinion. I'm knocking stuff over, guys. I seriously have the biggest mess in front of me right now. Okay, so next, we're gonna try out Body Language, which is a pretty deep nude shade. I lied, it's not that dark. It looks darker like in the tube than it does when I actually apply it. All right, and then we're going to apply the lipstick on top. The lip liner got a little messy on that one, but there is Body Language. I think this is a really nice one as well. You guys can see the finish of the lipsticks are nice, like kind of cream finish and a really comfortable formula. I like these a lot. So now let's go to my top 2 favorites. Personally, I just think these are amazing colors that I'm about to show you. And these are the ones that I have tried on before. Okay, first we're gonna go into Magnolia, which when I was watching the video about this collection, I learned that they made the lip pencil actually not match exactly to the lipstick for a reason, which I think is absolutely brilliant. They called the lip liner Rosy Magnolia and the lipstick is just Magnolia, but they are meant to go together. And the lip liner they made a little bit more pink and a little darker than the lipstick so that when you outline it and then you put this on top, it kind of avoids that like concealer lip look. And I was just so fascinated by that, and as soon as I heard about it, I went and tried it on and I love this. So I'm gonna show you what they're talking about. So there's the lip liner. Obviously it's nice and pink, and then the actual lipstick is more beige than this. Can you guys see that? But when you put it on top, the colors blend together and they create like a 3-dimensional kind of look. I'm obsessed. I love this. So then you get a nice like dimension to the lips. I love this so much, and I feel like it's so brilliant because I struggle with that personally. If I want a nude lipstick, sometimes I feel like it just washes me out or blends into my skin tone too much. So the fact that the lip liner is pink and darker and kind of creates a little bit more depth to the lips, it allows your lips to like still be nude but not wash you out. I love this. I think it's brilliant. The Magnolia and Rosy Magnolia combo is one of my favorites. I have a feeling that I'm gonna be wearing this a ton. Like, it's so pretty. I don't want to take it off, but I will because there's a last color that is stunning. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you. All right, the last color is called Red Lantern, and it's like such a beautiful red orange. I can't wait to show you. So I'm just gonna line the lips with the lip liner. I can't talk and do this at the same time. So I'm actually kind of filling in the lips with this as well. And then I'm gonna go in with the matching Red Lantern lipstick. And there's Red Lantern in all its glory. I love this shade. It's so beautiful. And I have quite a few like red-orange colors, but this one is just a little bit more of like an orange-yellow neon kind of color, and I think it's gorgeous for summer. So I'm just gonna lock in the makeup with the Smashbox Social Coconut Primer Water. And then I'm going to set the brows, of course, with Glossier Boy Brow in brown. And normally I would like set it with my Urban Decay All Nighter, but I'm actually not going anywhere after this, so I don't need it to last too long. Well, folks, that is it. I feel glittery, I feel dewy, I feel pretty. And I'm gonna tell you guys kind of what I thought of everything. Obviously, those two lip colors I'm obsessed with. I love the formula so far. I need to wear these all day and I won't be able to tonight. So I'll keep you guys posted on how the formula wears and everything because I will be wearing this over the next couple days, and I'll be able to update you in the description box. So Red Siren, was that what it's called? Red Lantern. So Red Lantern and the Magnolia duo, I'm absolutely obsessed with, especially Magnolia. These glitter eyeshadows are honestly really beautiful. I almost wish I would have gone with Golden Hour across the entire lid. I just really liked how this looked. Not that I don't like this final makeup look, it's just a little bit like kapow with the lips. And I'm really excited to try out the other colors. They were really easy to apply and really easy to kind of create that cut crease look with the applicator, which I thought was nice. The concealers I felt like blended out nicely. They started to kind of crease though while I was kind of doing the highlighter. So I need to play with those a little bit more. I wasn't like floored by the concealers, and also the powder I wasn't like super floored with as well. I like them. I just love the other things better. The highlighters are obviously so beautiful and so gorgeous, so I would recommend those. I think they're stunning, and if you like a cream product, definitely check these out. Beige Mirage I feel like is one that would suit so many skin types and skin tones and is just beautiful. So if you're somebody who likes more cream products, then maybe you would want to look into this. But the powder highlighters are just gorgeous. So I think that's everything. Oh, also the brush they came out with for the highlight is brilliant. I absolutely love this. So yes, would recommend the brush as well. Don't know about the brushes for the concealer and powder. I don't know. I like the summer collection so far way more than the powder and concealer. That's just me, and I will need to kind of play with it more to give you a full opinion. But as of now, with my first impressions, that's what I'm feeling. All right, you guys, that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed sitting down, playing with makeup, and just chatting with me. I honestly had so much fun filming this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that collection. I love the new collection, and I hope you guys do too. I will link everything down below if you're interested in kind of looking into Nabla. If you've never heard of them before, definitely check them out. I think they're an incredible brand. They are an Italian brand, and I hope that they come to the US very soon. They do ship internationally though, so you guys can check out their website down below. I feel like it's one of those brands that like needs to be talked about way more than it is, and they honestly have such great quality products. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Join the family. I would love to have you on board. Also, if you guys want to be a part of the notification squad, click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll be notified every time I post, which is on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!